Welcome back to Rhythm and Roots, where we unravel the mysteries of the human experience. Today, we're diving into something everyone does, often without thinking.
And it's one of those seemingly simple actions that actually has a surprising depth. We're talking about the universal, sometimes contagious, act of yawning.
That's right. Why do we yawn? It feels involuntary, a signal of tiredness. But the science behind it is much more complex and intriguing.
For centuries, people believed yawning was about needing more oxygen, a reflex to bring more air into the lungs when oxygen levels were low.
However, modern research largely debunks that oxygen deficit theory. Studies show no direct link between yawning and blood oxygen levels.
So, if it's not about oxygen, what's really going on in our bodies? The leading theory today points to brain cooling.
Yes, yawning acts like a natural radiator for our brains. When we yawn, we take a deep inhale of cooler air.
This rushes through the nasal and oral cavities, cooling blood vessels. That blood then circulates to the brain, lowering its temperature.
Think of it like stretching after a long period of inactivity. It's a way to refresh and optimize brain function.
Our brains work best within a specific temperature range. So, yawning helps maintain that optimal state.
This cooling theory helps explain why we often yawn when tired, or when our brains are slightly warmer, perhaps from lack of sleep.
When we're sleepy, our brain temperature tends to rise slightly. Yawning helps bring it back down, making us more alert.
It's also why certain medications or conditions that affect body temperature can increase yawning frequency.
Beyond brain cooling, there's the fascinating aspect of contagious yawning. Why does seeing someone yawn make us want to yawn too?
This phenomenon is linked to empathy and social bonding. It's more common among people who are emotionally close.
Like family members and friends, than strangers. It reflects our capacity to mirror others' states.
It's a subconscious form of communication, a shared experience, indicating a connection or a feeling of mutual understanding.
Even animals like chimpanzees and dogs exhibit contagious yawning, suggesting a deep, evolutionary root for this empathetic response.
Another theory suggests yawning helps regulate arousal and alertness. We yawn when we're transitioning between states of alertness.
Like waking up, feeling tired, or even when highly focused. It might be a way to reset the brain, preparing it for a shift.
Think of athletes yawning before a big competition. It's not about being tired, but about managing arousal.
So, yawning can be a natural way to boost alertness, or calm down when overstimulated.
There's also speculation that yawning helps stretch facial muscles and lubricate the eyes, especially when drowsy.
It's a full-body stretch for the face and jaw, preparing us for activity, even minor ones.
So, while tiredness often triggers it, yawning is more than just that. It's a complex physiological act with multiple potential purposes.
From regulating brain temperature to facilitating social empathy, the simple yawn holds surprising depths.
It reminds us that our bodies are incredible machines, full of fascinating, intricate mechanisms we're still discovering.
Next time you feel a yawn coming on, take a moment and appreciate its secret work in keeping you sharp and connected.
Now, let's explore some other less common, but equally fascinating theories about why we find ourselves involuntarily opening wide.
One idea is that yawning could be a form of nonverbal communication, a way to signal our internal state to others in a group.
In a group setting, a yawn might signal boredom, or even empathy, a shared physiological response.
It's almost like a subtle social cue, even if we don't realize it, communicating our need for a break or a shift in activity.
Another theory suggests yawning helps reset brain activity, particularly the default mode network, which is active during rest.
When we're bored or tired, this network is more engaged. Yawning might interrupt that state, preparing us for focused tasks.
It's like a mini reboot for our brains, a brief mental cleanse, especially useful when attention wanes or stimulation is low.
And what about yawning as a warning signal? Some researchers propose it signals a need for sleep.
or a change in activity, especially when driving. It's a physiological alert system, telling us to pay attention.
A natural, built-in mechanism to prevent dangerous situations, such as falling asleep at the wheel.
There's also the theory of tension release. Yawning often accompanies moments of stress or anxiety.
Or occurs right before or after a stressful event. It might be a way for the body to release built-up tension.
A physical outlet for emotional or physiological pressure, providing a brief moment of relief and relaxation.
This is similar to how we might sigh heavily when stressed, or stretch when feeling restless.
The act of yawning involves complex neural pathways, affecting various brain regions, including those for emotion and arousal.
It's not just a simple reflex, it's a coordinated bodily response, involving muscles in the face, jaw, and respiratory system.
The exact combination of triggers and purposes is still debated, but the research continues to unveil new insights.
It truly underscores how much we still have to learn about the incredible complexities of our own biology.
The humble yawn, far from being just a sign of boredom, is a testament to our body's sophisticated self-regulation.
And its intricate ways of interacting with our environment. It's a subtle yet powerful mechanism.
Further research explores yawning in relation to neurological conditions, such as multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's disease.
In these cases, yawning can be atypical or excessive, providing clues about brain function and dysfunction.
It suggests a deeper link between yawning and specific brain networks, which are affected in these conditions.
This ongoing scientific inquiry highlights yawning's medical relevance, beyond just a common human behavior.
Understanding yawning helps us understand the brain better, and its remarkable ability to maintain balance and optimal states.
It's a reminder that even the simplest actions have profound underpinnings, connecting us to deeper biological processes.
Interestingly, fetal yawning has also been observed in ultrasounds, suggesting it might be crucial for early brain development.
This indicates yawning is not just a post-birth behavior, but possibly a fundamental neurological function.
It could be part of the maturation of brain areas involved in arousal, or even the development of facial muscles for feeding.
So, yawning's story begins long before we're even born, a truly ancient and essential part of our biology.
It's a continuous, lifelong process, from the womb to old age, a consistent, subtle indicator of our internal state.
The more we learn, the more profound the yawn appears. Far from being a mere sign of boredom, it's a window into the brain.
So, the next time you find yourself yawning, embrace it. It's your brain and body working in perfect harmony,
Performing a vital, though often unseen, function to keep you balanced, alert, and connected.
Thank you for joining us on Rhythm and Roots today. We hope this deep dive into yawning's mysteries was as enlightening for you.
As it was for us to explore. Join us next time for more captivating insights
into the hidden wonders of human existence. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring.
and enjoy those beneficial yawns. Bye for now.